Man, it was weird. I was at the doctor, and like I told him that it only happened once.
Chris, we're live.
And,
we're live, Chris.
Oh, we're live.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Let's rewind. Good evening, race fans. As you heard, Chris made it back home from the doctor today, but we're here for something more exciting. We're here for race number 11 for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series at Auto Club Speedway. We're looking at a hot afternoon track with 74-degree temps, partly cloudy, 1 mile an hour winds, 51% humidity, not a cloud in the sky, but track temp's going to be around 100 degrees and climbing. I'm expecting some greasy race cars. I'm your host, Robert Warrens for SpeedZoneTV, alongside my co-host with the doctor issues, Chris. What do you want to say now?
Hi, Robert Warrens. Good to be with you this evening, hosting race number, is it 11 at Auto Club Speedway tonight?
Yes.
That is nice. Hey, fun fact, Auto Club Speedway, 2 miles, it's a D-shaped oval super speedway. Do you want to know what the banking is?
It's probably aggressive.
It's moderate, actually. Incorrect. Moderate banking. 14 degrees in turns, 11 degrees front stretch, and 3 degrees back stretch. I'll let you think that over.
Yeah, let's note it down. Race number 11. The first time in SpeedZoneTV history, Chris was right about something on the broadcast. Congratulations, Chris.
I studied a lot this last week, and I'm going to try and be better for the people.
It's all about the people. We got 26 trucks starting in the grid tonight. It's going to be an action-packed race for 100 laps in the hot sun. Our pole sitter tonight's the 28 machine of Barry Tolson. Outside pole is the 78 of Manning. In third spot is Wilkinson. Then Don Francesco is in fourth. Pyland, our points leader, in fifth. Copithorne in sixth, who's up in the mix as well for that championship. Tiffany in seventh. Hurst in eighth. Grace in ninth. Monday, the Bubs in 10th. Phipps in 11th. Miller in 12th. Worrell in 13th. Wagner out of the shop onto the track tonight in 14th spot. 15th goes out to Presley. Laurent in 16th. Straminsky 17th. Hunter 18th. Banky 19th, Isgrig 20th, Ramsey 21st, Beebe 22nd, Richardson 23rd, Hawkins 24th, and Scott and Isbell 25th and 26th, rounding out the field. Chris, it's early. We're about to take the green. Do you got any predictions for today's race?
You know what? I have no predictions. I'm not going to give in to that broadcaster's curse. We saw a lot of cautions last race, last week at Vegas. I'm hoping we can do with less of them and get in some good racing. We'll see what happens. All the heavy hitters are in this race tonight, so we'll just see how it unpacks. How about that?
100%. One of the things here with Auto Club, just before we go, green is. It's super wide, super fast, and tire wear is going to be a major factor here, Chris. So we're going to have to be watching close, bringing all the action to our fans on the SpeedZoneTV stream. And the pace truck is in, Chris. Hold your breath, buddy.
Yes. All right. Let me know when I can exhale.
Exhale now. Green flag's out. Tolson and Manning side by side with Wilkinson and Don Francesco on their bumpers. Little bobble. Pyland ducks down in the fifth spot. Down the backstretch we go. Manning underneath. Olsen looks like he's got a run on the exit of 4.
Now, Robert, let me remind you, someone threw the gauntlet down last week. Do you remember that?
The gauntlet?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Don Francesco threw the gauntlet down last week. Have you forgotten?
I'm old, man.
Man, if you only had some pre-workout and washed it down with a cup of coffee.
Oh, I did.
Oh, shoot. Well, then there's no excuse for you. Don Francesco said he was going to win this race. You
Oh,
remember
yeah.
that?
Oh, yeah. That's a spicy hot take there. I mean, he's sitting in third right now, 0.3 back from our leader. Olsen with Manning on his bumper in P2. You know, we're on lap number 3. I'm happy to see the early part of this race just stay green.
Yes, I'd agree with you. We'll wish Don Francesco the best. He's off to a great start. Would be pretty cool, I guess, to see him win after he threw that down last week.
Yeah. I think that'd be kind of spectacular. Back-to-back wins. It's not consistently done here at Roughneck Racing for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Have we seen it this season? I can't remember.
I don't know. There's a lot you don't remember.
Yeah, it's part of my age. Actually, currently the 28 machine went back to back from Chicagoland to Pocono. I think that was race 6 and 7. Yep, race 6 and 7. He then won again on race 9 at Indianapolis. So the only driver to have 3 wins this season is that 28 machine of Tolson.
And we're seeing a lot of the heavy hitters up front that we normally see in these races. Tolleson, Don Francesco, Manning, Wilkinson. We got Pyland and Hurst up front. So we'll see how this pans out. But those guys are generally always battling towards the front.
So just as you're viewing there, if you get a chance, click on the gearbox in the bottom right, put that stream to 4K, SpeedZoneTV, bringing you the best and sexiest and most invigorating images that iRacing can offer.
You know, I've seen a lot of good broadcasts, but this one is by far the most sexiest.
I mean, we're hoping to get the YouTube award for most sexiest iRacing broadcast.
And while you're clicking things around, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
Subscribe. Currently taking a look at the 12 machine of Dylan Grace. He's down 1 spot so far tonight. He did grab race number 5 on the season at Rockingham. That's the 15 machine of Gary Miller. Went into the wall in front of Copithorne and Grace. Good battle at Rockingham for Grace as he was able to get it done.
So, Robert, let me ask you, have you crunched any numbers going into this race? Do you know what their fuel strategy might be?
The pit window here is about 35 laps. What I think we're going to see is a variety of drivers roasting their right front tire.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that.
Yeah, which is going to be very interesting. 24 machine jumps up to the high side behind 28 with Manning on the bottom. So you've probably noticed it, Chris. Maybe not. But some drivers are electing... Oh, whoa. Contact! That's, I believe, Wilkinson on Manning. Manning's able to gather it up there. Doesn't look like the 78 machine has any damage. But back to my earlier thought is essentially that what you may have noticed is that there's, possibly 2 to 3 distinct driving lines. And you can see that from the angle of the camera as these guys go through the corners, is that you're seeing people run the white line, you're seeing them run the middle of the track, and you're seeing them also run the high line. This Auto Club Speedway is just excellent for the style and types of hard racing that it produces.
So there's multiple lines available. Which one is the ideal line? I know there's a lot of things to factor in that, but if you're doing quality laps, let's say, if you're trying to just put in, good fast laps, what is the ideal line for that?
I mean, for me, I'm likely going to be hooking the white line for as long as I can and lifting out of the throttle, letting the truck roll, trying to get the wheel straight on the exit so I'm not loading up that right front tire. I want that right front tire to be very active, but more so alive for around lap 20 in the run. Like 46 is brushing the wall there. That's Vips. But if you're on that right front tire too hard at the early point of the run, it's
little loosey-goosey there.
Little dangle-tangle. It's that if you load up that right front tire, you're gonna be back a lack of a better expression. You're gonna be crap come the later part of the run.
No one wants to become crap.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not into it.
No. Pyland up to third place at the moment.
Yeah, he's inching up, right? So he started in 5th spot. He's up 2 spots now. It looks like he's tied for some of the fastest laps of the day. Manning coming back on the outside with Hurst in behind. But Pyland's done a good job here. He's underneath the 24 machine with Manning on the outside. 3 wide into turn 1. Hurst ducks down to the bottom side as well. Now you can see where that outside line, Chris, you see Manning just shoot up the outside and was able to clear the cars and get the momentum from that high side.
I did see that.
Very observant of you, sir. We will be watching the chat from time to time, so if you want to give a shout out to your driver, throw it in the chat there and we'll wait for it to pop up to give it an acknowledgement, maybe give you an update on where your driver's running. I mean,
I'll do my best reading it. You can do your part of properly decoding it.
Thank you. Thank you. I guess
Here we go. We got a few already. We got Let's Go from Louder Racing. We have Donnie Neal rooting for Jimmy Pyland, and then Donnie Neal is also rooting for 29, which is Jimmy Pyland, rooting him to go to the finish line. So yes, I hope he does make it.
Can I just back something up here? I'm not sure if there was contact. We're gonna go to a replay here. I'm gonna just take a look at 8 car here of Tolson on the high side. So we're just in a replay screen here. Comes out of the corner, gets into the wall, loses a bunch of speed. Drivers do a good job of avoiding him there. That was a 29 and 24 and 58 trucks doing a good job, but that's Barry there losing track position as Manning is our new leader now.
Have you been to Jimmy John's yet?
No. No. Have you? Did you go today?
I haven't been since we talked.
Did you go the last time?
It's been a minute.
Okay. So we're 15 laps into the race now. Fast times were mid 40-second laps. I'm going to switch over the ticker here. You're going to see it on the time tower. You can see that drivers on average are running 42-second laps. So, Chris, we're sitting at almost a 1.5 to 2 second fall off in 15 laps. So, tire strategy, tire management are so super critical here. It's going to be interesting to see if this stays green when drivers start to pit. So we know they only got 2 sets of tires. They can go 35 laps. So you take a set at 35 lap at another set at lap 70 if it stays green, and you're good to the end. But is somebody going to pocket tires? Like this is going to be very critical here tonight.
It's a lot of math and a lot of different strategy options.
Well, that's what we're here to bring you, Chris. We got to bring the people we got to bring them the news.
What the people want.
What the people want, Chris.
So there is a good chance that some of these guys that are in the top 10 are probably pushing harder, I'm guessing, than some of the midfield drivers. What is the chance that if this stays green for a while, that these guys that are midfield can start to gain and perhaps pass these guys that are up front because they've saved tire wear?
I'm not really sure. If you look at the gap between first and 10th, we're 4 seconds apart. Looking at the lap times that we saw, everyone was within a couple tenths. So, you think about the pit window that's coming up. If it's in 17 laps, which puts us at 35, 2 tenths times 17 is 3 seconds, right? So they'd have to be consistently 2 to 3 tenths faster to catch up from 10th back. So we'll take a look at the lap times and maybe 2-3 laps and see if anybody's cooking, but I'm not thinking we're gonna see any cookers.
Let me compliment you, my friend. That's why I like racing with you.
What, because of math?
Yeah, dude, because you got good strategies.
Oh.
Good math.
Good math. They call me a mathematician.
Really?
No. Taking a look at that 30 machine of Big Doug, James Wagoner. Up 5 spots tonight. So he's doing a heck of a job as he's underneath the 57 of Bubsy Monday. And now looking underneath the 9 machine of Brian Tiffany.
Wagner's Welding had a lot of business in this last week.
Well, we were at 11 or 12 cautions last week?
Yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah. It's actually like one of the broadcaster's fears, Oh, slight contact.
Oh.
Checks
He's trying
up.
to send him to the shop.
I don't know, there was a lot of track there, tight racing for them. But that 9 machine of Brian Tiffany was able to gather it up. He's falling backwards to the field here. Go back up to our leaders, Chris.
Let's do it.
Take a look at the top 3 now. Manning in the lead with the 29 machine. In behind with the 28 following him. And there you go, Chris. 3 different lines. What do you got to say about that? What do you got to say?
Well, I'll tell you what I'll say. We saw Barry Tolleson get a little wall action earlier and fall back just a touch, and now he's right back in this.
Yeah, he is.
Fighting with those the first and second place drivers.
We're going to take a look at our gauntlet runner, the 24 machine. He's fallen off the pace. Not really sure, but he's 2.5 back from our leader, Manning. And let's go ahead and pop over lap times, because I said let's see if we got any hard chargers. So if you remember, 10th place was 4 seconds back before. 10th place is now 5 seconds back. Ooh, contact in the wall. That was, I think it was Bubs.
James Wagner?
No, I thought it was
James
Bubs.
Wagner.
Missed it. Anyways, looking at the lap times, you can see our leaders 42.5s, 43 for the 24, but everyone else is in the mid 42s. Yeah, so 42.5s, 43 for the 24 machine. But, in that range. So I'm not really seeing anyone that's standing out mathematically that's going to be able to charge up to the front here.
I'm sensing a theme for this broadcast. It's brought to you by math.
Simple math. We're on.
I'll tell you what I'm sorry, Robert.
I'm just going to say, taking a look at Copithorne right now, he's down 3 spots, currently running in 9th, but he's in contention for the points championship. So I'm not sure if he's just going to be a late bloomer like you were in your maturity, Chris, or if, he's going to just turn on the jet soon.
Well, to be honest, I don't know if I'm there yet.
Oh, man. My condolences to Two Shoes Becky.
Speaking of maturity, a happy birthday, Robert.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Are you wishing me happy birthday?
Oh, I thought we had the same birthday.
No, we don't have the same birthday. It's your birthday today, not mine. So happy birthday to you. What the hell?
Well, thanks, buddy.
Yeah, way to just like plop that in there and be like, hey, happy birthday.
That's from The Office, by the way.
I don't watch that.
I know you don't. Otherwise, you would have thought it was funny.
Rush of the wall there from the 20 machine. Copithorne won race number 3. Don Francesco might be in trouble.
He got some wall action.
Look at that
That
right
is a
front.
technical term.
Look at that right front. He's got to get that truck down and out of harm's way, but you can see he's missing that right front fender.
That's a bummer.
That is a boomer.
You want to go to a SpeedZoneTV instant replay?
I don't know if I'll be able to get that without...
Well, we're here to bring it to the people.
I'd have to look deep in the banks. I don't know if it hasn't brought out a caution, so I'm not sure what happened. Let's just take... Give me a second. I'm going to take a look here. And we're going to back it up. So, take a look at that right front. He's already got damage. I'm going to back it up here. Oh, right there.
Oh, nice job. That's why you get paid the big bucks.
So it just looks like...
Oh.
I'm not sure.
That's a strange one.
Did we have a wheel glitch or something? I'm not really sure. We'll go back to live action here. He's able to make it into the pits here, but, like, that's going to hurt him. He's going to end up a lap down or more. Back up to our leaders.
A couple drivers are a lap down.
Well, we're starting to see the pit cycle, Chris.
That's a few laps earlier than we were anticipating.
Maybe I was incorrectly mathing. Maybe it was a 30-lap window. And depending on how you charge, but you got Pyland coming in the pits, you got Copithorne, Ramsey, Hawkins, Richardson, Laurent. And it looks like, Warhol, Straminsky, Presley, they've already pitted because they're already a lap down. So, you're kind of at a weird spot mathematically because, 28, 56, whatever that next one adds to, you have an extra pit stop there. So you want to stretch it as far as you can. You want to make it to lap 33. But it looks like Tolson and Manning are following suit here as they come down in pit lane. So we'll have to see how the shuffles be shuffling.
Well, maybe maybe it was just the right time almost for Don Francesco to have that incident.
I mean, the way he was limping around, I'd probably say no.
Okay.
I mean, it's not going to fare well with them, right? Like, we watched him limp to the pits and struggle. So, maybe we'll be able to touch base with him afterwards and see what happened. And it looks like Johnny Hurst. Oh, we got a caution. That's super unfortunate. I'm gonna see if I can find it.
Every day I'm shuffling.
Every day I'm bringing out the caution and caution. Look at that. We're on the struggle bus right now.
I'd say so.
I don't even see the yellow flag prompt. The flag. I'm gonna guess that it is.
This isn't what the people want.
Might be right here. I'm smarter than I look. But we're taking a look at Presley and Straminsky. And that Straminsky's a 34 car. We got 98 Copithorne on the bottom. On the outside, not sure who's on the outside, but let's go ahead and take a look. Not clear. Found it.
That's carnage is what that is.
That looked like it hurt. Like, you know, that's a 79 I think of.
According to Donnie Neal from the live chat, looked like his kid jumped into his lap in real life.
Oh, or his cat?
Well, it could be. It could be.
Meowsas. Yeah, that's a tough hit right there. Let's see if we can go to Chris's favorite camera view.
That's the far shots.
The fast ass. Just trying to understand what's going on here. So I believe that's a 79 of Warall on the outside. 34 is holding his line. No, 34 comes up. He's not clear. That's got.
I agree with you.
Yeah, to me, that's going to be on the 34 truck of Staminsky. But, you know, for the people, it's important that we just take it out of slow-mo and listen to the cars crush each other.
Because it even looked like what number is that pink car? The 79. Looked like even the 79 came up to avoid.
Yeah, and you know, I guess it's a tough spot to be in to really judge where the car is, but you know, that's experience perhaps. It's really hard to say.
Well, so we're on lap 31. I was going to ask you, I don't know if any of these drivers were able to hold out and didn't pit yet for fuel and now have come in on lap 31.
I mean, it would be smart for all of them to come in and at least top up and take that extra fuel. But what I'm seeing is everybody has come down into the pits.
That wasn't what I asked.
Yeah, they've already come in.
Yeah, I was wondering if anyone had not come in yet.
No, everyone's come in.
You know what I mean?
Everyone's.
I know they've come in now. You're not.
No, you're not understanding. We're fighting.
Live. Cut it off.
Nope. What do you
This is not what the people want.
This is why Becky doesn't want to go dinner with you.
All right, we're back. Lap 32.
Listen, before that caution, every driver on the track in every truck had come down the pits.
Thank you. That answered my question.
You know, I said that.
Hey, listen, men are from Mars, women are from Venus.
I guess so. Have you read that book?
No.
You probably should, because you're not respecting my boundaries right now.
All right, I'll get in touch. You know what? This race, not sponsored in part by Ally.
Oh yeah, there's no Ally cars.
Kind of missed that. But I am happy to see that Wagner's Racing is bringing us this race.
Green flag, green flag.
Good start by the 78 on the outside over Olsen with Hurst in behind. Likely going to see that 58 machine of Hurst try to make suit, but Olsen's charging on the bottom. The battle down the backstretch into turn 3. Manning Ships are low. We've seen these two battle.
Hurst is no stranger to being up front.
No, not at all.
And we have seen Pyland now shift towards the back in 17th place. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up in 5 laps, because we've seen in time and time again that Pyland seems to make up these positions fairly quickly.
I mean, currently in 16th, there's lots of racing left, so, you know, if you keep your head on, keep it screwed on tight, it'll come to you.
Sound advice.
I'm really surprised, though, that nobody else came down the pits and just took that extra 0.3 of fuel, gave up the track position. Because you could literally clutch, save a couple laps of fuel, and not have to pit.
Again, Robert, I'm happy to be your teammate.
Whoa, who said we're a teammate?
Mates?
okay, maybe.
I don't mean to weigh you down. Sorry, buddy.
Sorry, bro. Good battle up front with the 3 cars tight, 4th, 5th in behind. That's 20 of the Wilkinson and the 12 machine of Grace in 4th and 5th, charging down the front stretch down into turn 1. Looks like it's pretty hard to pass.
Donnie Neal in the live chat says we sound like him and his dad.
Oh, God. Hope you like your dad, because I don't like Chris.
Wow, buddy.
Oh, it's your birthday. I'm allowed to do that.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's see. It'd be nice to see Don Francesco and Mike Presley, make up their laps at least. That would be a fun thing I would wish for them to have.
Well, they're battling for the lucky dog right now, so...
True.
You know, Don Francesco needs to hold on to that 19th spot and hope that nobody else finds carnage.
I'm just wishing good for all.
Oh.
It's a California thing.
I guess.
I guess. Now these guys are all on the high line.
Well, they're able to protect the run, but I don't know. Oh, Hurst!
Oh, nice save.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't lose too much time, but I agree. Nice freaking save.
That was a cool drift.
I mean, we could bring it back for the people.
Let's do it. Maybe a slow-mo, too. That drift is brought to you by... Braille? Pale?
No. It's brought to you by
Pale?
the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Come on.
Yeah.
So here we are, zoomed in on that...
Paella?
What the heck? 58 machine of Johnny Hurst. Flips the apron. Goes into a full yaw.
Look at that. That's nice.
Wheels it out. Heck of a job by the 58 machine not to bring out the yellow.
Nice job, Johnny.
And he's only 1.4 seconds back from the leader, so, you know, kudos to him. But I would say that's going to add a little bit of heat to the tires, so he's going to have to be a little bit more gentle on them. Manning is our leader right meow on lap number 40 to 41, almost nearing the halfway point of the race, Chris.
Yep. This race brought to you by Math.
Math. Manning's currently sitting in 7th in points. He's got a solid top 10 presence every week. knows how to survive the chaos and bring the truck home, but unfortunately might be looking for his first win on the season tonight. But he's sitting quite a ways back in points, almost 48 points back from our leader, Jimmy Pyland. And it looks like the reason why, Chris, is that, you know, maybe taking fuel was the incorrect strategy. Is that we talked about Pyland being further back. He was in 16th then. He's up to 14th now. But getting track position seems to be challenging. Here's a group of cars in your top 10.
It's a gaggle.
Gaggle of cars. Oh.
Some door banging.
Pyland shoots down to the bottom there to get below Phipps and Tiffany. Not a lot of room for Pyland to slide up. Richardson on his bumper.
And of course, the lower line is cutting into your tires more. Correct, my friend?
Yes. Yes.
Correcto mundo.
Got a stranger up front, stranger danger, up 16 spots tonight. The 35 machine of Banky.
He's rolling through this field like a train.
Choo-choo.
See what I did there?
Choo-choo. No.
Amtrak, buddy.
Oh. Is it an Amtrak car?
Yeah.
Oh, good eyes. Take a look at that thing. Amtrak.
That's a nice paint job, actually. I really like it.
Yeah, nice and clean. I think it's new for him. I don't think we've seen that the last race. I'm not quite sure. Purse has closed in the gap a little bit. He was 1.4 back. He's just under a second right now. So that draft is going to be hard to break away from. Well, this is where it's going to be kind of like challenging. Like, you think about that, the caution was on lap 31. We went green 32. We know the pit window is about 28 to 30 laps. These guys are going to either do one of two things. They're either going to hope for a caution, be able to fuel up, or they're going to start saving fuel. There's like 4 different strategies I can think of, and I don't know which one the right one is right yet. I don't know what I'd do.
So I have a question for you and for the people.
People? What do the people want to know?
Well, it's for you, and the people will want to know this. If you can look at pit times, do we know if anyone took tires on that caution? Or did they pocket them and save them for later in the race? Do we know?
We can look at our pit stop times, and if you look at all these are all 14 to 15 seconds, 16. We'll go a little bit further back in the fields. Go to 10.
And that's like the delta, right? Like from entering to coming out, right?
That's just pure like in your box time.
Okay, so then that's just the 14 seconds.
That's all tires. That's everyone bolting on 4 tires. Like, you think, Chris, like with the fall off that we saw, is that if you didn't take tires, you'd be 2 seconds a lap slower. In 30 laps, that's 60 seconds. You'd be a lap down.
This broadcast brought to you by math.
If you want me to stop, I will.
I don't. I'm loving it, and this is what the people want.
It's
And
what
then
the people
one of
want.
those one of those pit stops was really slow, almost like the driver had a hold. Almost, I'm guessing.
Hold or
Like a
damage, I
penalty.
think, right?
Yeah.
Look at the tight battle in the top 4 here between Manning, Tolson, Hurst, and Banky. Hurst gets
Hurst
around.
made the pass.
Yeah, he did. He's close. He's hungry tonight.
He's a hungry man.
It's I don't know if Hurst is in the top 10 in points. He is not. He hasn't had a lot of luck this season, you know, from what I remember, but the last few races, Chris, especially the ones that you've been around, you said it earlier in the broadcast, you're like, he's been up front, he's been a hard charger, but I think he's just been on the wrong side of coin toss.
We have this race and one more, correct?
We have one final race where we're going to crown Season 7 champion for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series.
So we still have everything up in the air still, correct, for points? It is undetermined, right?
I mean, we don't have Mark Morton here tonight. He's currently in 3rd in points, so he's not in the field. But our 2nd place car, Copithorne, in the 98 machine is 9th. Pyland's up to 11th. So there's going to have to be a dramatic separation between those two.
Okay.
For Copithorne to make a charge at the championship. Because these guys in the 12 race series, they got 2 drop races. So if you have a bad finish or 2 bad finishes, they don't count because they take your best 10 races. So unfortunately, Pyland needs to have a bad race. Copithorne needs to win. Like, that's it. That's the math there.
Well, we've seen stranger things for sure, so we'll hope for some spicy racing, spicy results.
Spicy.
And yeah, we'll see what happens here. Let me get to the live chat. Tokyo Drifting, yes, it sure was. Donnie Neal, he does not speak Canadian either. Okay, gaggle. It is a noun, plural noun, gaggles. We've known that. We've established that as a technical term. And then we got a plethora of cars/trucks in the James Wagner Welding Racing Series. So I was correct in using gaggle as a bunch of trucks grouped together. We have a flock of geese, and then a disorderly race announcers. I guess we've been guilty of that several times.
I mean, I blame it on you.
My attitude is gaggled.
Ugh. Taking a look at the
exactly.
taking a look at the 83 machine and his link belt. What's a link belt?
It's a belt that's made up of several links.
Doesn't sound safe at all. With the 83 machine of BB, he's currently sitting 6th in points. He tends to be a big mover in the races, so I'm seeing he's normally gaining about 10 plus spots a race. Typically, he's not qualifying or doing that well, but he makes it up. He's still searching for that big breakthrough win. And, you know, from talking to some of the other drivers, this is his favorite track. So I'm wondering when he's going to turn it on. He's 10 seconds back from our leader. He might not have taken tires. Looking at his lap
I always save my
times.
best racing for the end.
Do you?
Yeah. End of my career, apparently, because it hasn't started yet. Any fans in the Chicago area, shout yourself out in the live chat.
Who's in Chicago?
The Sim Gaming Expo was in Chicago. I was there over the weekend. It was pretty cool.
Why were you there? Are you a furry?
Checking out stuff. Yeah, I was. I was the raccoon.
Oh gosh.
Well, I'll say it because you're not. Manning and Tolleson got the jump on the rest here by almost 2 seconds.
Yep. And we watched them battle at Indianapolis, if you remember. And they traded blows back and forth. And Tolleson came on top to win the race. So this is a repeat of race number 9 at Indianapolis. Since you are not aware of those facts.
No. Once I turn it off, the facts leave my brain.
Right. And the same thing here is that Manning's protecting the high side. Tolson's not able to get a run. We're coming up to that pit window soon, Chris. So remember, we had that caution around lap 29. We went green 31-ish, 32-ish. So we should probably see them come in. And, you know, what was that, 59? Lap 59, so about 3 or 4 laps.
I'm going to trust you on that one.
Thank you.
But I'm looking at the gap increase between Tolleson and Manning.
20 car misses the pit box. It's the inside pit wall. I don't think that's part of the strat.
No, that's what you call a funky stop.
Funky. So they're going to be our first 2 pit goers. It looks like the 9 machine of Brian Tiffany got in the box. Kind of not okay. I'm not sure, but Wilkinson still gets out front first. This is going to be, I think it's going to start to get interesting here. Is Greg having a great run tonight? Up to 5th spot, putting the pressure on the 35. Is Greg sitting just outside of the top 10 in points?
Caution, yellow flag.
Ooh, who
Look
called
at what
that?
we hear right in the pit window.
Wayne Isbell. Gonna go ahead, zoom in on him. This is not gonna be pretty. Here,
That's not pretty right there.
Let's just back it up a second here.
That was interesting.
I mean, do you want to tell me what you think before I tell you what I think?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So he's driving. We got Pyland. He's trying to make his way back up. He wants to get near Isbell. He's getting close. Cat just jumped in his lap. Oh, crash.
So who are you giving that to?
Okay. Pyland. Boy, really? Okay, let me watch it for real one more time.
Here, watch.
Okay.
And now watch the 6 car. Watch the 6 car in the black line.
Okay.
He's coming down.
I mean,
2 grooves.
Yeah, he's
like
coming down. I mean, I see him coming down, yes, but it looks like the 29 is more aggressively coming up.
That's
I
not.
mean, he comes right into him.
You can't come. I don't know. I don't feel like you should come down, but and maybe it's a shared incident, so maybe it's more balanced.
And I think also the 6 of Isbell might not even see where the 29 is yet.
Yeah, who knows?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Feel free, folks, in the comments to give us your thoughts.
I didn't want to see that caution.
It came out right at the right time. Or the wrong time, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that is the wrong time. We're gonna see the gaggle of cars come down the pits.
Gaggle. A plethora of cars / trucks in the James Wagner Welding Racing Series. Truck Series. And Donnie Neal is from Chicago, I think.
Is he?
Perhaps. Yeah, and he's saying also it was a tough one to call. Well,
yeah.
It is. But you really jumped on me at first. Then you saw through my eyes and you settled down a little. But let's see here. So we have a caution. So do you know who got the lucky dog?
No. I think
Okay.
somebody else was a lap down in front of Francesco.
Well, howdy ho.
Oh, what's going on up here? Oh, it looks like coming out there. We're gonna give it a second here to give some love to our sponsor for Roughneck Racing and play the Wagoner's Welding commercial.
I'd love to see that.
All right, here she go. Be back in a second.
Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in...
What's up, race fans? We back. We back.
Oh, it looks like the lights are out on the pace truck.
You're very observant, sir. It's showing that Manning's currently in the pit still, but he's in the pole. Just gonna reload our overlays here.
There you go, sir.
39 laps to go, Chris. Pretty caution-free race tonight. I was a little concerned with the track temp being higher in the afternoon sun, but these guys are putting on a heck of a show for race number 11 at Auto Club Speedway.
Green flag, green flag.
Did I
Green.
mention to you that I feel right at home here at Auto Club Speedway?
Oh, that's
Door
good.
banging.
There's pizza at your door, Barry Tolson. Good battle for second place there between the 58. He had some early run speed, but wasn't able to hold on to the longer part of the run. We saw him Tokyo drift, but he's back in the mix with some freshies.
Well, we should see some good racing here in these next laps, barring it looks like probably a lot of these guys did put on new tires.
Yeah, I would imagine they're gonna everyone's putting on tires. Like, I don't know if it's a good strat or not to pocket tires. Really hard to say.
Well, these guys are probably just barely good to go, right?
They're not good to go at all. They came in on lap 59. You know that the pit window is about
What did we say?
28 to 30 laps, so they're about 10 laps short.
Oh, okay. Well, then I would say if you still have a spare set, that's not so bad.
That's money. That's what that is.
It's money in a bank.
Money in a bank.
Mike Presley earlier was a lap down, so he's back in this thing in 14th place. So that's fun, is what that is.
Heck yeah.
He's racing for the money.
Yeah. So I guess Presley was the lucky dog. But we still got the same battle up front. We're going to hop in the cockpit of the 28 machine. Take a look at his racing line here. Trying to use very little wheel input. We'll watch him again as he goes into corner 1 and 2. Manning using the high side. Time to hop in Manning's car. Oh, drive. Oh, little kiss of the wall.
Just a little kiss. Let's go to the, stay on this driver. Let's go to the cam. I don't know what they call it. Or what, rear, whatever. Rear bumper. Let's see what it looks like.
That one?
Go to his bumper, though, so we can see, like, right on the tailgate of his truck.
This one?
No. Like, facing the other direction.
This is the only one I could do.
Oh. I thought we could see, like, right on the, like, tailgate so we could see how close that other truck is.
No.
Guess I should get on iRacing a little more and change cams.
I could do this.
That's kind of cool.
He's making a charge under Manning right now.
I'm just trying to give the people what they want.
Take a look at the 35.
Yeah. This is what the people want.
You can see all the textures in the track.
If you have it dialed up to 4K, which is possible.
By the way.
No, this is a nice view on some of those tight battles.
100%. You can see that both lines are viable, though. And that's what's really interesting to me. Tolson is able to clear Manning on the outside.
And they're neck and neck. If you look at the time between them, those guys are really at it.
Tolson was a 10th quicker that time.
This is a good battle up front.
Yeah. These guys, I don't know if they're friends when the helmets get on, you know, and they're in those trucks. I don't think there's friendship.
That's what I like about broadcasting with you, is this is a chance, a safe space where we can be friends.
Yeah. Tight battle for first and second spot as they charge down the backstretch. Manning wants that lead back. So one thing that may have hurt Manning was running the high side too early. And I think that's kind of, it wears the tires a little bit more.
So I have a question for you. That's a question in French. Well, these guys are battling hard here. We have the 28 of Tolson and the 78 of Manning. These guys are going hard. Is Benke just sitting back and loving this because he knows that these guys are just destroying tires in hopes that maybe they'll fall off and then he'll have an opportunity to take the lead?
I don't really think so. You know, we saw in the last tire run that 35 machine, the 58 machine, they fell off as the run progressed. We are, you know, 12 laps into a tire run. So tire management's starting to be a factor now. Whereas, you know, in the first 10 laps, it's not as big because there's a lot of rubber, you know?
Yes.
You can just look at the lap times that are on the tower. Man, he's making a charge here. Is the lap times on average are around 42 seconds. Benke was 42.2. Tolson gets in the wall. One of the fastest cars on the track is the 40 machine of Isgrig. Last lap, 41.8.
I'm looking at the tower, and I had an observation or two.
Okay.
What was I going to say? It took some of my thunder. Well, we have Hurst in third. That's pretty exciting. We haven't seen Hurst up front sometimes this early. Granted, I know we're on lap 73, but Hurst sometimes is mid-pack and makes his way up. But he's been charging pretty steadily all race, which is good. We saw Pyland battling and then made it back.
Well, he was in 16th, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I meant. I just said it wrong. He was up front and then fell back, but then he's made it back up to 7th. So that's exciting. Presley was a lap down. He's back in this race, which is good for him. Unfortunately, Don Francesco had that mishap. That's a bummer because he really wanted to throw it down. And he's still a lap behind and has a tough spot even for the lucky dog. That's just a couple of little comments from me.
Tight racing here. And no, you're spot on, Chris. There's a bunch of things happening as far as drivers with their truck strategies, and it's really something to watch. And I think right now what we're seeing is that clean air is king. We know Pyland's fast. We know he got shuffled back, but he's kind of stuck in around the top 10. Wagoner in that 30 machine. Charging, harging. We gotta look at this. Look at this. Who's that? Who's that, Chris?
I don't know. That's Johnny Hurst.
He's gonna be one of the first down the pits here with 25 laps to go.
I think following him in.
Yeah, let's see. I don't know who that is. Who is it? Brian Tiffany. Wasn't really a contender up front, but he's running pretty decent overall. But I wonder if this is going to start to pull in the other drivers, because you need to get that fuel anyways. Hurst has got tires.
Well, we'll just have to see. There's so many things to play out still, which just makes it hard to make a call.
Watch that line. Yeah, I agree. But he's coming out at a good time because he's going to be able to get some draft from these trucks. So that's not a bad thing. Back up to our leaders. 28 and 78 still fighting. I don't know if they even got like pillowcases on their fists or if they're just trading blow for bro,
Yeah, I think it's barehanded.
Yeah? Who do you think's got the black eye?
That's a tough one. I can't make that call. I won't make that call as a broadcaster.
Yeah, that's it's because you're from California. Come on.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Friend to all. Mark Morton chimed in the live chat. Thank you, Mark. He says, sorry he wasn't able to make it. Field and the update. Oh, the iRacing update probably screwed him up. I know that was going super slow.
It was a big update, too. Manning is going to make contact with the wall there. I'm not sure if there's going to be damage, but he was trying hard. No damage on the right front. Tough break for him as he was trying super hard, but he's a second back from the 28 machine and Barry Tolson.
Mark Morton is rooting for Tolson, so we'll see how that unfolds.
The 30 machine of James Wagoner up 11 spots tonight, now in P3. See, now where it's going to be interesting is that we know that Manning's coming down the pits here. We'll pop it over to him in a second. We're going to look at Johnny Hurst here. We know he came in 4 laps ago. If he can't make up track position on these guys, it's kind of all for naught. You know, if he can't run the fastest times that he can with those fresher tires, he's not going to make it up.
Well, okay, let me think here out loud.
Oh no!
Correct
What are you?
me.
Are you
I
Ed
know.
Sheeran? Thinking out loud.
Okay.
Is that
Johnny
your favorite?
Hurst is.
Yeah, go ahead. Shut up.
Just, I need to get to racing. Okay, so we got Johnny Hurst. He's down a lap, but he is the first contender to get lucky dog if there's a caution.
Yeah,
And if there's a caution, that will gather up the field again.
yes.
So no. So he's good to go on fuel. He already has tires.
Yes.
You won't have the freshest tires, of course, if there's a caution and folks have pocketed it. But I'm just trying to think, you know, you said everything he did will be for no good. And I'm trying to think if we do get another caution, which is likely, it still could work out for him.
Well, right now we just saw the 78 machine of Manning come in the pits. That's who we're focused in on now. And Manning came out ahead of Hurst. So we're seeing now the 28 machine of Barry come down the pits. It's really going to depend on how good his pit stop is here. We're going to see if Barry's got a set of tires in the bank.
If you did, would you skip taking them to just pit as fast as possible?
Tires are too important not to take them. I
Okay.
mean, the only thing I might consider is only bolting on 2 tires and 2 right side tires. But at minimum, you got to take the rights. You're too slow. You don't take
Okay.
tires.
Hey, this is why you and I are teammates.
Heck yeah. And there goes
Thank you for accepting that.
Manning on Tolson and looking to put the heat on Hurst. So I was mistaken. Let's take a look at the lap times here. Hold on.
We saw Pyland in 3rd place, and he is coming out of the pits, and he is in 10th place.
Yeah, but we still got a pit cycle happening here, right? So Isgrig, Copithorne, Grace, Hunter,
Correct.
Phipps, Hawkins, Presley, BB, all haven't pitted yet. Manning is going to be our leader after the pit cycle's completed. Olsen is about, squint one eye, about 2.5 seconds back from Manning. So, I mean, that's a big order to catch up from. It looks like Hurst's strategy, although it was good, it was early, he's making the most of those tires. Being stuck in traffic and having dirty air really limited his ability to make up time because he needs to be like 4 or 5 seconds ahead of those guys to make that strategy work.
Again, this race is brought to you by
Math. Here's our current leader, the 40 machine of Isgrig in the Whamburger? The
It's what a
Whambalug.
burger. What
Oh.
a burger.
What a bugger.
Like when you go there and you finish eating, you go, what a burger.
What a bugger.
And trust me, you don't say that.
Why, you don't like it?
I went there once and I said, what a burger, if you know what I mean.
Here comes Isgrig down into the pit box. Woo! Almost says hello to the entrance cone.
Whoa,
and that's
look at that.
27. Hunter?
He said hello.
And
That was a hi. How you doing?
howdy. Oh. No cautions out. Our new leader is the 46 machine of Phipps. You see Grace, Isgrave, Presley, Hunter, BB, and Hawkins all in the pits. Now Manning, Tolson, and Hurst all going by.
Hurst in 4th place, by the way.
He'd be in 3rd in a second.
What do you think about that math?
I mean, you've been watching. You're doing a good job, buddy.
I'm trying to make up for last week.
What did you do last week?
Nothing.
The fans would agree.
And you were right. Johnny Hurst into 3rd place.
Hi.
Oh.
Olsen's slowly closing in the gap here. At a 10th faster, 10th and a half faster the last time by. With 14 laps to go. So definitely enough time. But Manning's got to stay, to me, on the bottom of the track. Pocket tire. And then when Tolson gets up close, move up to the high side and stop the charge.
You know, I'm going to say this, no matter what happens, it's been enjoyable. I think you'll second that emotion. It's been enjoyable watching Manning and Tolson battle this whole race.
Oh, 100%. We've got another battle here between Banky, Tiffany, and Pyland for 5th, 6th, and 7th. Sorry, 4th, 5th, and 6th, with Copithorne in behind. I'm pretty sure that they have different lap strategies here. 80, 82, and 75. So Tiffany came in a little bit sooner. First definitely has 3rd spot sealed. Like, if this thing goes green, they can't catch him. Banky rubbing the wall. Can't do that. Can't park there. Back up front, P2, 28 of Tolson. Looking to chase down our leader, the 78 of Manning. Not a lot of time left on the ticker. Last time by, lap times were almost even. 41.56 and 5.9. This time by 7.8 and 4.9, so 2/10 for the P2 position. Wait, 3/10.
So speaking of the ticker, I'm looking at Don Francesco in 14th place on the lead lap.
Yep.
So that's a fun thing to look at. Wouldn't it be wild if we saw Don Francesco pull a rabbit out of his hat and just do some funky things?
I mean, if a rabbit means the whole field in front of him wrecks and 14th jumps to, or now 15th jumps to 1st, then yeah, that's the kind of rabbit that he would need.
We've seen stranger things.
The TV show, or?
Yeah, the TV show.
Okay. Okay. Stay tuned.
I'm just saying, spicy, that's all.
I mean, it's possible, you know, the 24 is coming down the pits, so he might have been hoping for a caution. And now he's in that fuel window. Remember before they came in around lap 60 with 10 laps to go, that would be maximum fuel load for that 24. So he was definitely hanging on for a caution. He's going to bolt on some tires, but that's definitely going to hurt his contention in the championship here with not gaining a lot of points tonight. And look who is in the lead.
Barry.
Correct.
In his new truck. What is that? The Miami Hurricanes.
Is it? I didn't think you know
Yeah.
sports.
Why?
I don't know. You're from California.
Dude, if there's one thing we know in California, it's sports.
What's the cost of eggs there? Are they expensive?
It's coming down.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you eat
I just
eggs?
buy them. Oh, I love eggs.
How much is a dozen eggs?
I don't know. I get them. I put them on the thing. I pay for them. I go. I don't know. They're not that expensive anymore.
Looks like Barry is starting to check out a little bit from the lead. He was 4/10 faster the previous lap, almost 10th and a half this lap. It's going to be a struggle bus for Manning to close that gap, barring Tolson doesn't make any mistakes. Watch the lap times this time by to see if there's any hope for that 78 machine. It didn't look like to me he was pushing hard. But what do I know?
You want to know what I know?
What?
You know I like to give the people what they want, right?
What do they want?
You can get 18 eggs at Walmart for $6.12.
In California?
Yeah.
That's insane.
I told you can come out.
It's cheaper in Canada. For a 30 flat of eggs here, it's $9. So 15 eggs.
Chicken eggs?
Yeah. What kind of eggs do you eat?
No, I eat chicken eggs. I just didn't know if you were eating something weird up there.
Shut up, Chris. So if we take that same math and we say that 15 eggs is $5, and then we take the exchange rate that you have, my eggs are cheaper than your eggs.
What do you want?
Do better, California.
Dude, it's expensive to live out here, man.
You should move.
No, you should move.
You should move.
I would love for you to come by.
Pyland is on the bumper of Hurst for P3.
We've seen this before.
Have we?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pyland making his late race charges.
Looking underneath the 58 of Hurst. Door contact.
Oh. That's a hi, how you doing?
I thought it was more like, hey, how are you? I love you.
I love you.
Olsen opening up an 8/10 lead. Hurst does not have the rubber to make the charge down there. Let's see if he's able to make it stick. Does a good job of just controlling the car. But Hurst is under fire. This is not friendly fire either. Got the 98 of Copithorne, 35 of Banky, and the 30 of Wagoner.
That's a small gaggle of trucks.
It's a flock.
A flock, not a gaggle. Anytime you have Pyland and Hurst racing hard with 3 laps to go, you can expect some spicy entertainment.
Spicy. Not sure if we're going to see anything crazy.
Oh, I'm going to hold you to that.
I mean, we've only had, what, 2 cautions?
I think it was maybe 3, but yes, a small amount.
I thought it was 2.
Okay.
My notes only have 2.
Well, then it's 2 then, if that's what you have in your notes.
Lap 29 and lap 58, because we did have the green flag pit cycle, right? So
I guess you're right.
that's why I get paid the big bucks.
That's right.
It's the battle here for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. First on the different tire strategy and is falling victim to fresher tires. It is our final lap. The race is official. Olsen looking to lock in here. Barry Tolson will be locking in on his 4th win of the season. That's going to shake up the points, Chris. Like, even though
I'm
Pyland
shaking
is,
up with this information.
even though Pyland is sitting in 3rd right now, you think with the 2 drop weeks, Tolson has won 4 races. I don't know how many times we've interviewed Pyland. I know he's won 1.
We interviewed him last week. I don't know if I've spoken to him other than that.
I mean, he's been up in the podium a few times. You might have missed some of the stuff at the start of the season, but it's, you know, the math here, we're going to have to wait for the race to be fully official with the results. But it's going to be interesting. So shout out to our winner tonight, the 28 machine, Barry Tolson. P2 goes out to Manning in the 78, and 29 if Jimmy Pyland will be
Pyland Johns
will be 3rd. They're on a timeout. Top 3 are going to go to the line. We're going to take a quick break here and then do some driver interviews. Roll our Wagner's Welding commercial one more time.
Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road. Roughneck Racing would like to thank our sponsor, Wagoner Welding. Wagoner Welding is a family-owned and operated business located in North Wilkesboro, North Carolina. They specialize in custom-built truck beds and framework of all types. You can reach them at 336-670-3427 or visit the shop located at 446 DeHart Church Road.
All right, we back. Let's go ahead and just see if we got some drivers ready for a SpeedZoneTV interview. We're just waiting for one more driver to make it out of the tech shed.
Look at the beautiful weather.
What weather?
The beautiful Southern California weather they're having at Auto Club Speedway. Or don't.
What weather?
Look out the window at the track.
I'm in my basement.
Oh boy, way to sell it, buddy.
Man, you're a sassy girl today.
Yeah.
How old did you turn? 73?
Yeah.
Ah, that's old. All right, let's go ahead. We'll grab our P2 finisher, Ty Manning. Ty, it's Rob and Chris up in the booth. How you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, not too bad. I'm glad to be back here. It's been a while.
Yeah, you've
Hey,
been
Ty, how are you, buddy?
Hey, what's going on, man?
sweating it out. P2 tonight, up front all night. We saw different racing lines, different kind of pitch strategies. Why don't you take us through some of your strategy?
Yeah, so really it's just with Auto Club, there's a lot of lanes you can run, and really just being easy on the tires, you could pretty much run just about anywhere other than like 3 and 4. 3 and 4, you're a little weary about the outside lane. That usually chews up tires, but anywhere else, you can about run any lane you want. And so just knowing that, like at the beginning of the runs, trying to use the low lane as most as possible. Then like once you get that 5 or 6 lap cycle into the tires, then you can start kind of venturing out to whatever lane you want to. Once Barry got me and Barry were trading, battling it out, nice clean racing. I want to say thank you to him though. He did one of the, I don't remember what lap it was, but he squeezed me up into the wall. I got to run off the top and he squeezed me up. And then down the front straightaway, he gave me the position. So I really appreciate that clean racing. I guess it didn't really matter because he still got around me anyways at the end. But once he got around me on that like third, run there or whatever, I just knew, all right, well, it's going to be the same yo-yo game that we were playing when I was in front, so I got to try something. So I hit pit road immediately, and then he waited those 3 extra laps, and those 3 extra laps is what was able to bring him in. Unfortunately, I was hoping Johnny kind of held him up a little bit longer than he did, but he drove right around Johnny. So I was like, as soon as I saw that, I'm like, yep, he's coming. So just tried my best, tried to change up lanes, see if I could find anything there at the end, and then just tried to keep in there, was driving hard. I don't know if you saw, I was like sliding off a 4 on the last lap, trying to just, throw it in there and do something. But yeah, good race. I mean, it's been a while since I ran good. Some are self-induced, others are iRacing and netcode here lately. So it's good to get back here. I kind of free fell in the points, unfortunately, but obviously, running good and trying to finish the season good is not a bad way to end it.
I mean, coming into tonight, you were sitting 7th in points.
Yep.
No wins on the season so far. I thought tonight was going to be, that night for you, but you came out of the pits with almost like a 2-3 second lead over that 28 machine. Is there anything that you could have done differently to just hold him off for longer?
Like I said, it was really at the end. It was probably those 3 laps pressure tires. But I mean, once he started getting close, I tried to change lanes. I probably should have stuck to where I was at, or maybe did a little more aero blocking. But I said he started catching me fast, and it was just like, all right, how do I mitigate this as bad as possible? And then once he got around me, I just couldn't stay with him. Tires were too hot, and was trying to hold on there.
It's cooking him, eh? That's cooking him.
Yeah.
Chris, you want to ask our good friend, Mr. Manning, the 78 machine, any questions before we kick him out of the booth for his P2 tonight?
Hi, I don't have any questions for you, Bob, but I just wanted to say, man, it was great racing. We were enjoying, and I'm sure all the fans tonight enjoyed the hard racing between you and Barry Tolleson. You guys were charging and battling pretty much the entire race, and we were wondering who was going to walk away with this win, and you put up a good fight. So it was just a good race tonight. A lot different than the racing that we saw last week, and it's a little different track, Auto Club, than where we were at in Vegas last week. But it was cool, just great racing, very entertaining, and glad to see you at least on the podium with the 2nd place.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Like I said, yeah, the Auto Club's a great track. I'm really glad we went, was there only 1 or 2 cautions? I don't remember. But, only a few cautions were compared to, the last couple of races, right? They've been kind of rough.
You're telling me.
It's good. Yeah, right. It's not any more fun in the car either. But just getting the runs in, having green flag racing, respectful racing up front. I mean, obviously I didn't see what was going on in the pack, but obviously if we had long green flags, then everybody was hopefully minding their P's and Q's. So it's good. Hopefully we can keep up this momentum for the league for Charlotte. It's another great racetrack for the trucks. So I'm hoping we can continue that and then hopefully continue our little bit of momentum here. Maybe steal one before the end of the season.
Heck yeah, brother. Ty, who do you want to give a shout out to your P2 tonight?
Always my friends and family. I know my mom and probably brother were watching tonight, so hopefully got some airtime for them. And then, of course, everybody at the league, right? Wagner's Welding and everybody that runs the leagues. These guys, they have to deal with a lot of stuff. It is a league, but they do their best to try to keep it fair, keep it level, and make sure everybody's having a good time. And then appreciate y'all for broadcasting.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, buddy. Well,
No
we wish you all the luck next week at Charlotte. And,
Yes, sir.
hopefully we'll be chatting to you again soon.
I hope so. See y'all later.
Yeah, best of luck to you, okay? Nice talking.
Yep, thank you.
That's our P2 finisher, Tyler Manning. We're going to bring in our P3 finisher, Mr. Jimmy Johns Pyland. What's up,
This
Jimmy?
guy again.
Yeah, this guy.
What's up, y'all?
How's it going,
Hey,
man?
Jimmy.
Oh, it's going pretty good. Can't complain. Can't complain too much, I suppose.
No, you shouldn't complain. On the
Yeah.
podium again.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
you running up front. You fell back there, and I think it was just after that first pit cycle when that caution came out. What happened to you there?
I forgot to recheck my tires before I came in, and it didn't give me any tires.
Oh,
So I debated between sitting there and rechecking them or just coming out and coming back in, and I just decided I would go out and come right back in. So that kind of put me behind the 8 ball, but I was able to just keep plugging away and knew that, I would potentially get a break in there.
yeah, and that
Well,
you did. But I was just gonna say before I cut Chris off there is that what I know. What I noticed is that when you were further back in the pack, it was very challenging to pass. So is that something that you felt in dirty air? Is just getting clean air and making moves on people, or what did you see or feel?
Oh, 100%, 100%. I definitely think it made it harder, and the damage I'd gotten on the right front side of my truck definitely did not make it any easier. So I had to work extra hard there, but I made it work the best I could.
Oh yes, that was the contact between the six machine and yourself. I guess you didn't get time to get it repaired, or was it unrepairable?
So I got like 12.5 seconds worth of damage from that, and I was able to get I think 2.5 seconds off, or like a second off or something. But it definitely played a part in how the truck handled, even when I had no one in front of me when I was trying to run down Ty with 2 to go.
Yeah, well, you made the best of it. Chris, what do you want to say to our good friend Jimmy Johns Pyland?
Our good friend Jimmy Johns Pyland. I would say, well, that is a testament to your good driving that you're able to bring that truck to the podium with some damage. And I was going to just say to you, I don't know if you had the broadcast running in the background or when you'll rewatch it, but I actually blamed you for that little skirmish, that little door dinging. Just from my perspective, it looked like you came up. So that was just a very, very close one. And then we got some folks in the comments that said, yeah, man, too close to call. But either way, no matter who was at fault, again, I've said this, a couple of times now, you charge towards the front. Sometimes you end up, mid pack or towards, just the back of the field, and you make your way back up, driving hard, racing hard. And here you are again on the podium. So just, congratulations to you. Great driving. And you're always exciting to watch race. So, just looking forward again to next week and see what you can do.
I appreciate it, Chris. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot because I was sending Robert screenshots of Ty where a few days ago on Auto Club, and he's like, "You serious?" I'm like, "Yeah, man. I've got to put the work in."
Yeah, that's one thing you said is you put the work in, man, and it shows.
Obviously, I didn't put enough in because I couldn't get another spot or two. But hey, I left it all out there, and I can't complain.
I mean, it looks like going into next week for Charlotte, it looks like you know, you just need a good clean run. You know, mathematically, you might have the championship locked up, but I'm sure that, you know, based on what you said, is that you're not going to leave anything on the table as far as practice time goes. So, I mean,
No.
Jimmy, congrats on your piece three tonight. Who do you want to give a shout out to?
James Wagner's Welding. Can't do it without them. They've been on sponsoring the league for 7 long seasons now. Gosh, I can't believe it's been that long. 760 Graphics, Renegade Racing, all the admins, they do such a good job. My team, Tim, Chris, Adam, Sprinkle, just all those guys pushing me to get better. All the guys in the league pushing me to get better. My family, Chris, my sister-in-law, nephews, friends, Dylan, Kyle, Evan, my buddy Adam, my buddy Dylan, and another buddy of mine, Chad, are going through, excuse my language, some shit right now, and I hope they tune in because they're awesome, and you know everything will turn out the way it should.
Well, I'm glad you're you know, supporting them through what they need to get through, and you're giving them a little love. I hope you all the best going into next week, as we're going to be crowning a champion next week. You know, congrats on your P3 tonight.
I appreciate you guys. Y'all do such an awesome job. That will be my last shout out. Is y'all do such an awesome job when y'all broadcast. I love watching them. So keep it up.
Heck yeah. Well, thank you, brother.
Thank you, Jimmy. And hey, just best wishes to your friends and your family. And then yeah, hope to chat with you next week. Okay.
I appreciate it, Chris. That means a lot, man. And hopefully the same.
Okay. Take care, bud.
Take care.
Our P2 finisher, Jimmy John's Pyland. I don't know if he's sponsored or.
He might as well get a sponsorship.
Right? We're gonna
he's doing some good racing for them.
We're gonna bring in our winner now, Barry Tolson. What's up, Barry? It's Rob and Chris in the booth. How are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Hey, Barry.
So interesting battle tonight between you and the 78 of Manning. It looks like you guys were in a bare knuckle fist fight. What was your take on everything that was going on in the race?
Oh yeah, hell ties fast. I'm just glad we had a good clean race there. That was fun.
Yeah, 100%. So we only had 2 cautions tonight. Last week, I think we had 11 or 12 cautions. You know, were you happy to see the long green flag runs?
Oh yeah, I'm glad we didn't have a caution with 17 or less to go. That's a fact.
You know, we had, what was it, pit cycles that occurred. Any laps to go for yourself? I think that you came in, and I think
I came in with 18 to go, and Ty came in with 21 to go.
Yeah, that sounds right. And you were about what, 2.5 seconds, 3 seconds back from him. Were you concerned at all about not being able to make up the distance?
Oh, I knew it was going to be close. I think he just overran his a little too fast, but I knew within, 3-lap tires here make a world of difference.
Yeah, exactly. I think, you know, fast lap times are around 40.5s, and then the fall off is almost 43 seconds, right? So, you know, depending on how you manage them, just like you said, and having fresher tires definitely gave you the shot there. And then you guys got up beside each other. You didn't fight him too much to get around him. I guess, like you said, he had burned up his stuff. So what was your fear around another caution happening? You think somebody else had tires?
Well, I knew everybody had already done cycled through most of their pits. I knew a couple of people that were waiting and was going to pit around lap 85. So if we would have had a caution, you know, before 85, 86, then it would have been a lot worse.
Yeah, very true, very true. Chris, you got any questions for our good friend Barry?
I don't have any questions, Barry. Just compliment. I said this to Ty Manning. I'm going to say the same to you. A heck of a show tonight. It was awesome watching you guys battle most of this race tonight. Good racing, good clean racing. Yeah, you guys were kind of back and forth, and Robert and I enjoyed it, and I'm sure the fans, the spectators watched good clean racing as well. It was nice to have only 2 cautions, very different than last week's race, so that was nice. And yeah, enjoyed your new paint scheme. And yeah, just congratulations to you. Just wish you the best of luck next week.
I appreciate it, buddy. Yeah, I think it was around lap 65 or so. I didn't see Ty get a run on the outside, and I accidentally squeezed him into the wall a little bit, but I'll let him go the next lap.
He talked about that just a touch when you rewatch.
even before,
Nothing bad.
Even before that, before that pit cycle, he had brushed the wall and fallen off over a second. And I thought that was kind of interesting because when you came out further behind him, I thought that might have made it just a little bit different for him to hold off. But I mean, nonetheless, Barry, 4 wins on the season. You've been a threat just about every chance that you've been running up front. So kudos to you for being Barry the wheelman Olsen that you are. So who do you want to give a shout out to for your 4th win on the season?
I'll just give a shout out to all the admins here and Tim Richardson for putting this on. Dougie with James Wagner Welding. Can't thank everybody enough. I just enjoy racing with these people.
Well, heck yeah, man. Are you gonna be showing the heat at Charlotte next week?
I'm gonna go do me some practicing like I did for this one.
Yeah, you're sitting 3rd in points, so it's going to be pretty interesting. I'm not sure if you've achieved your 10 races or not yet. So you might get a big jump after next week's race. So, I mean, congrats to you for tonight's win. I'd like to see you do your homework again and get it done, and we'll be talking to you soon.
I appreciate it. What do you mean by 10 races? What does that mean?
Yep. So our schedule for Roughneck Racing Season 7 is 12 races. Since it's a summer series, 2 of the races are dropped. So it's the average of 10 races. Your 10 best finishes make up for the points. So you're sitting a little bit further back in the points. Just looking at it one more time.
Oh, I know, because I missed the first 3 races.
Yeah, you missed the first 3, so you've only got 8 races. So you might be able to do something crazy here.
I have faith in you, Barry, that you have something crazy in your pocket.
I mean, it's 40 points for a win, right? So Jimmy has already achieved his 10 races because I think he's missed 1. So you can't quote me on this. You're sitting, squint one eye, 27 points back. I think if I don't know how the points work, but if you're missing a race out of that 10 race average, miss the first 3 races, then definitely have a shot at championship here.
Well, we're gonna play the last race and just go out there and see what we can do with it, and wherever they fall, they fall.
Yeah,
That's
100%,
right. That's
man.
right.
Well, Barry, congrats on your win tonight. Pleasure watching you duke it out with Ty in your bare knuckle fight. You guys traded paint, traded speed, traded corners, and you definitely showed that you deserve the win.
I appreciate it, and thank y'all for doing the broadcasting.
Heck yeah. Take care, Barry.
Congrats again, Barry. Take care, bud.
Thank y'all. Have a good one.
Chris, it is time to say goodbye. What would you like to say in summary of our race tonight?
This is the final thoughts portion of the broadcast. And I would like to start off by saying we saw some good racing tonight. It was nice that we saw mostly green flag racing. I think you'll agree with me there. We're looking at the race results, which is pretty fun. That's your part, so I'll let you do that.
Well, you can still say whatever you want, buddy. It's your time.
Well, I'm not done. So We're still on my time. You know, I just did want to thank Math again. Special shout out to Math this episode, this broadcast, because without Math, I don't know where we would have been. It was a huge part of this broadcast. So thank you to Math. And boy, I had something else. And oh, this is what I wanted to say. Speaking of Math, hold on here. Stick with me, folks. I got to flip screens. Sticking with the theme of Math, we need likes and subscribers. And here's where I'm going with this. We have 1.12K subscribers. I think when you get to 100,000 is when you get one of those YouTube plaques.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So we need like 98 point something more thousand subscribers, and then you and I can get those plaques for SpeedZoneTV. So we're going to try and bring it hard for the next race and see if we can achieve that. I don't know if that's mathematically impossible. I don't think so, but yeah, share it with your friends,
the peeps,
your family, your peeps, neighbors, everybody, and let's see if we can increase that subscriber count. But yes, thanks to all. I had a great time broadcasting with you, Robert. Super fun watching everybody, and just thank you again. Finish us out.
Heck yeah. So just rounding at the field here, we had 25 trucks in the field, not 26. One was our race controller. We talked to our top three today, and we heard their race strategy, Tolson, Manning, and Pyland. Wagoner grabs the 4th spot. He showed up for a couple races throughout the season. He's been a threat. He was on the bumper of Pyland, so definitely could have grabbed a podium tonight. Copithorne in 5th, Hurst 6th, Banky 7th, Grace 8th, Isgrig 9th, Tiffany 10th, Hawkins 11th, Presley 12th, BB 13th, Phipps 14th, Hunter 15th, Wilkinson 16th, Bubs Monday 17th, Ramsey 18th, John Francesco in 19th. Unfortunate break for him. Sherminsky 20th. And then rounding at the field here is 21st goes out to Richardson, 22nd to Laurent, Isbell in 23rd, Miller in 24th, and Worrell not finishing the race in 25th. Sharing Chris's comments, we had a nice, clean race tonight. Shout out to those drivers for making that happen. We got Chrissy Two Shoes Schuessler co-hosting alongside myself, Robert Warrens for SpeedZoneTV, bringing you all the action for season number 7 at Roughneck Racing for the Wagoner's Welding Truck Series. Next week, we're headed to the fine track of Charlotte Motor Speedway, where we're going to be crowning a champion. We have an epic points battle heating up. Anything can happen. We'll be live on SpeedZoneTV at 7:25 Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you give a shout out to Wagoner's Welding. Show some love. They don't have any trucks to repair this week, but next week, maybe so. But wishing you all the best to the rest of your week. Hope to see you next week. As Chris said, make sure you subscribe, like, and click the gearbox to watch it in 4K. And we'll be talking to everyone next week, same time, same bat channel, whatever else Batman said. Say bye, Chris.
I don't know.
Say bye.
Good night, everyone. Pleasure to be with you guys.
Yeah, enjoy the night.